What is going on? Welcome back. Happy Friday, or I suppose Saturday if you're watching this a bit late, or I don't know what day it is, what time it is. Time zones so confusing. The trader is here. Um, Nothing super awesome at this level. There are some lower levels that are getting offers for some of the classified items. If you're considering buying them, buy them. Buy them, buy them. I think there's 100 diamonds for an iron safe or something like that. Crazy, crazy deal. You will need iron later on to get your landing crafts and some other big buildings up. So buy those. Very, very useful. Gonna do a couple things today because why the heck not? I've gotten my second account up into Diamond. Now, yesterday I was hovering around the 22 level and then I did some stupid stuff and I wanted, you know what? I figured I'd keep playing. Let's keep playing. Let's keep going. And I went and I got Kavan and I wanted to mess around with Kavan. And then I went and I got the damage amplifier and don't get the damage amp. I figured, you know what? I'll double amplify some stuff and it'll be amazing and people will fail. And spoiler alert, they did not fail. I went all the way down to level 19. These are all losses. I think, let me just quickly show my enemy replay. Yep, you'll see I had nothing over here. I had 2 damage amplifiers. I thought these rocket launchers and this boom cannon are going to be amazing, and they weren't. As you can see here, people just crushing my base. 2 minutes 2, 151, 154, 2 minutes 7, 152. That is not good enough. And I was using Kavan at this point as well. And I said, you know what? Let's mix it up. I spent the diamonds. I got the third sky shield. So if you're struggling to get to diamond right now, do get that third sky shield. And now all of my defenses force people over to this right, this rocket launcher, this rocket launcher. The biggest mistake I see on bases, let's just quickly show my replay. I'm assuming this person, nope, that's not the right base. Let's keep going. Should have prepared, should have prepared. Getting into here, my replay, 2 minutes 28. That's pretty good. You'll notice over here, nothing on this person's base stops Bombardiers. Just terrible base design. Please put something that's going to stop Bombardiers, because as you can see here, you just drop this one boat, only watching this one boat, all we need to worry about. They're just going to walk up and knock that left-hand side engine room down. So this left-hand side engine room doing no good, and this person, this player, is at the diamond level. So it's not like we're talking about like rank 15 or something like that. Just crushing their base quickly and easily. 228, pretty darn good time. So now that that's out of the way, both my accounts are into diamond. I guess it's time to do that last minute push. Assuming, I don't think I have any time this weekend though. We just got put into lockdown mode though, so maybe I do. Don't know. We're going to quickly pause, switch it up. I'll be back in just a sec. Do stick around. We're going to do some fun stuff, I promise. Okay, coming back with the booming of the beaches. The HQ18 account have not been on this much. Some of you out there have been asking if it still exists. Not really. You're just wondering when the heck I'm going to bring it out. So it's Friday. Let's do some imitation game goodness. Taking it back a little bit. Have not done any imitation game fun in a long, long time. So, you know what? Let's get some HQ18. Hopefully this can help you guys. Now, I really do miss Imitation Game when it had names, because I found that to be incredibly useful, but we don't get that option. So I'm very curious. Before we kept complaining that we kept getting the same bases over and over again. We might be doing that, and just not having the names makes us not notice it. I vividly remember an Imitation Game from about a year ago where there were like 4 HQs being upgraded. So the fact that that first one was being upgraded makes me think that it just makes me a little bit on edge that maybe, just maybe, we're being tricked here a little bit. I don't, there's zero basis for that. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to hit this mine. This is not going to be good. Okay, low level mines, thankfully at the low level. If we run into a base today, or 4 bases I should say, that are all under construction, I'm going to cry a foul, but I think the chances of that are pretty slim as we waste a battle orders. You'll notice though we do have cheap shocks, so anyone HQ 18 or higher has cheap shocks. Now, just in case this is not incredibly clear, Boom Beach is not Clash of Clans. So if you're using the terms rushed HQ, you're probably playing the game not wrong or less than ideal, not the most efficiently. Trying to say that in a gentle manner because Boom Beach, the faster you upgrade your headquarters, the more heroes you get, the more landing crafts you get, the more statues you get, the more events you get. So if you are watching this and you are sitting there at XP 46 and HQ level 15 or something like that, please, please give your head a bit of a shake. Get your headquarters upgrading as fast as you possibly can. Rushing your headquarters is how to succeed at Boom Beach. Now, um, I think that's if you have a choice, if you have to ask yourself, should I upgrade my landing craft or my headquarters? Headquarters. If you should upgrade your radar or your headquarters, it's always headquarters every single time. Not to sound like a broken record, but it's just always headquarters. Please, please go upgrade your headquarters as fast as you possibly can, as soon as you possibly can. It will make your gameplay that much stronger and faster and better and all of those kind of things. So clearly, my concerns about getting 4 headquarters that were all being upgraded on Imitation Game no longer there. I almost feel like I should make up names because that was like one of my favorite parts of Imitation Game. As silly as that sounds, was seeing people's names and their bases and the chance of my base showing up in Imitation Game. If it shows up, you'll never know because my name won't be associated with it, which is a little bit sad for sure. Anyways, we're going to throw a whole bunch of shocks out here and hopefully not lose any troops. Oh, we need to shock. How many shocks did we just throw? That was like 27 shocks. Down goes stage 4. I love the cheap shocks. Cheap shocks just make for throwing so many shocks. I don't even know how many that was, but it seemed like that was like 6 shocks, 7 shocks, somewhere in that neighborhood. Crushing through all of the stages. Obviously, if you have the cheap shocks, it just makes all of your attacks far better. And the remote hack, I gotta say, GBE week was fantastic. Supercell, they've been bringing in new prototype troops like crazy. I would like to see some new GBE abilities simply because they are great fun, and some of them could use a buff, for example. The Crystal Critter's terrible, the Shield Protector, not ideal, the Remote Defib, also not awesome. So rather than maybe bringing in new ones, maybe they could just give the existing ones a bit of a buff, might be an easy solution. Um, Also, there's just I would love to see some new stuff come in. I'm sure that somewhere in the background, Supercell's working on HQ 25, I would assume. Um, but there are other things that I would like to see rather than just an extra HQ level, whether it be um, ground to air mines or there's lots and lots of things. Oh, I was about to throw critters just now, then I realized that I don't have critters, so we just need to keep throwing. Look at how many shocks we have. This is ridiculous. Stage 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 shocks at the back of a base as an HQ-18 is such a novelty. Sorry if I'm overreacting here. Now, when I do face cams, I've been confused or accused of like having this ridiculously silly smile on my face, and I gotta say that it's not. It's just always there when I'm playing Boom Beach, when I'm hanging out with you guys. I'm not sure if it comes across in my voice or not, but I genuinely enjoy this. So whether people, I've had a couple people on Twitter say like, when are you gonna switch games? Or I can't believe that you're still playing that stupid game. Well, I'm playing the stupid game because I enjoy it. Clearly, I'm not doing it to get big or huge on YouTube because the community is small. We are a niche community, and so yeah, I am doing this because I enjoy it, because I'm learning from it. So hopefully that comes across in all of my videos because that is what we're here for. I enjoy teaching, I enjoy showing the intricacies of the game. I understand this game incredibly well, and that is why I have been a little bit hesitant to do Brawl Stars videos, for example. I don't have an in-depth understanding of Brawl Stars. I enjoy playing it, but I'm not an expert at any one feature or any one gameplay mode or anything along those lines. So I do play Brawl Stars. If you're looking for a Brawl Stars match, I likely will play with you. Do add me on there. let me know if you play it. Those are the two Supercell games I am focused on. But Brawl Stars is just me sitting on my couch playing. I have never once uploaded a Brawl Stars video in the last forever. Since basically I uploaded one when it went from a vertical gameplay to a horizontal gameplay, and I think that's it. So, um, yeah, I think I'll go back to Zoms Royale videos before I go into Brawl Stars videos, which says a lot because I have not played Zoms Royale in a long, long time, and it's on like season 26 or something like that. So I'm very curious to see how its gameplay is going. And my kids often ask me questions like, "Why do you still have Zoms Royale on your phone if you don't play it?" Which is, I suppose, a good question. Anyways, this is my one of my favorite flare points. Way back in that corner, your troops walk in a fantastically straight line. But of course, Brick is going to walk a little bit faster, so you got to drop her a little bit late. And as soon as you get to the end of the dock, you know that your flare is getting close to expiring. So we're going to go 1 and 2 into there, getting very low on GBE. I would never do this attack if not for the cheap shocks. Actually, you know what? We only need 2 shocks, I think. We're gonna flare there. We're gonna go shock, and we could throw other shocks, but I'm not gonna bother because I don't think we need them. Down goes Imitation Game Stage 7. So hopefully there was a bit of Warships information for some of you who are pushing late in the season. 2 days left to get into Diamond. I still have not decided what the heck I'm gonna do because uh, I thought I would keep playing and push, and then I just got crushed. And so I don't. That powder in Warships, look at that. Actually, by the way, do make sure you go in and claim your rewards because as you can see here, didn't think to do that. All sorts of goodness that Intel, diamonds, things that do translate. So even if you don't play Warships, if you've never played Warships, do go in here because you get a bunch of trader tickets and a bunch of diamonds, I think. I can't remember exactly, but do make sure that you open Warships at least once because you get a bunch of stuff that relates back to your main base. And I just picked up a bunch of intel for my task force, bunch of power stones for myself. So nonetheless, that is it for me. Hopefully, you guys have a fantastic weekend. My weekend is going to be boring because, like I said earlier in the video, we just got a lockdown order and no socializing, no anything whatsoever. So, although I've been only socializing outdoors, that has been shut down as well. Anyways, I'm Zedmont. Hopefully, this video finds you happy, healthy, and all those sort of fun things. Do consider throwing Zedmont into your creator boost as it says up there in the banner and down on the right. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. More importantly, leave me a comment. I shall talk to you later. Thanks for coming in. I'm Zedmont. Peace.